Hello, Miramar. I'm Commissioner Alexandra P. Davis, and welcome to Commission Corner. This is a special feature that we are bringing to our residents to be more transparent with what we are doing throughout the community. Of course, you can always reach me by phone, email, or social media, which can be seen on your screen below. Now we have an exciting segment today, as I have a few guests joining me on the couch. So let's get into it. So today I have with me Licklin Crosby Ellison and Paula Prendergast from the Red Cross. Welcome, ladies, to Commission Corner.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner.
Perfect. So please introduce yourselves. We can start with Paula, and then we'll go with Nicklin. What do you do with the Red Cross?
Sure, I'm Paula Prendergast, and I'm the Executive Director for the Broward County Chapter.
Very
And
good.
I've been with the organization for 8 years now.
Very nice. Nicklin?
My name is Nicklin Crosby Ellison, and I am the Disaster Program Manager for the Broward Chapter, and I'm with the Red Cross for 7 years now.
Beautiful. And so we have an outreach event coming up on September 14th, where we are giving out free smoke detectors, thankfully, from the Red Cross to our residents in the 33025 zip code. And this is the second time we've been working together, because we partnered on an initiative in the 33023 zip code more recently. So tell our audience about this program. Do you want to start?
So this program started in 2014, and this was nationwide throughout the American Red Cross. And we also started in Broward as well in that time frame. And we have installed, and I'm going to have to look at this number, over 7,000 alarms
Very good.
since we began this program.
And that's in Broward County.
And that's in Broward County only.
Okay, anything more you want to add, Paula, about the program?
Sure. So part of that is when we go into the homes and we make the homes safer, we document the homeowners. And we've actually saved 7 lives in Broward County, all of which were from the city of Sunrise when we partnered with the fire department there. But it was the same day we went in, that morning, we installed it for a woman and her daughter, and that very night there was a kitchen fire in her house.
Wow.
And so we were able to track it back, and through our volunteers, it was Bank United volunteers, they were part of that, installing that life-saving alarm.
Absolutely. I know when we had our event more recently in the 33023 zip code, we had a lot of volunteers. A lot of people came out from different organizations to help install these smoke detectors. And one of the things I did note is that there was no real limit on the numbers that you could put in a home, because you really were very gracious in giving us quite an ample supply. Are there any fire safety tips you'd like to give us for the season? We always hear about, you know, it's hurricane season. Sometimes people do things they would normally do if there's no electricity, and other safety tips that maybe you could give us.
So in any home fire, we would like to let the residents know that somewhere in the United States, every 8 minutes, the Red Cross gets a call for a fire, and you have less than 2 minutes to get out of that fire safely. I suggest that people always have a plan for eventualities like this, things that will happen that you're not planned for. They should have a meeting place, they should have a drill planned with their family, and especially for children to know the different steps in which to take if there is a fire, who to call, and all of that.
I know that, thank you so much, and I know that you might want to chime in, Paula, here. There is a little, I think it's drop, roll, and something else.
Stop,
Stop,
drop,
drop, and roll.
There we go.
And that is if your clothing is on fire, then you would want to tell your children not to stop, drop, and roll. If there is smoke, they want to get low and go. And also, do not return for any items in their homes. That is utmost important. We have found that there are so many deaths in the United States because people return for some of their belongings and not able to make it out quickly enough.
Absolutely, that's a sad situation. So, and I've known of people that have done that. Maybe they've gone back in to look for loved ones,
That's right.
Yes.
and then they both perish. So these are very good tips, and we certainly appreciate that. Now, in terms of how someone, and maybe you can address this, Paula, give you some airtime. I'm just kidding. Let you shine.
Well, this is the real superstar of our chapter right here. She's the real
I
superstar.
know, she's a superstar.
She lives
always.
this stuff 24/7.
And this is more of a broader question,
Yeah.
though. How else does the Red Cross get involved with our community, and how can folks donate to this worthy nonprofit? Because they're always there to assist us, especially in times of disaster.
Sure. So believe it or not, our workforce is 90% volunteers. So we need volunteers. Just go to redcross.org, sign up to become a volunteer. And then if you'd like to donate, it's redcross.org again, one-stop shop, and you can
Perfect.
donate online. But we are always looking to build our volunteer capacity to support Nicolin and her disaster cycle services team, because we do respond to more home fires than all disasters combined.
Wow.
And her team is going out 365 days a week, 24/7. So volunteering is where it's at too.
Perfect. Thank you so much for that. There's a lot of folks who do want to have an opportunity to volunteer in some of these
Sure.
organizations. And then, for those of you that want more information about our day of outreach on September 14th, that information is going to be listed on the screen below for you to sign up and make sure that your house is ready for an eventual fire, if that should happen, that you will be notified by your smoke detector. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you so much for having us, Commissioner.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
very much.
So hello, Edward Mina, singer, entertainer, all that good stuff. Welcome to Commission Corner, and thank you for joining me today on the couch.
Thank you, Commissioner. My pleasure to be here with you today. Thank you.
Absolutely. So please introduce yourself to our audience and let our residents get to know a bit about you.
Of course, well, I'm a singer, artist. I'm from Venezuela originally.
Nice.
Been here in the United States for the last 20 years, so this is my second home. I love this country, and I'm grateful for so many opportunities. And well, now living here in Miramar,
Yay.
our great city of Miramar. And yeah, well, I've been singing professionally since I was like 17 years old.
Oh, wow.
When I discovered my voice when I was in my teenage years.
Yeah.
When the voice changes and all of that, so I started to sing and to discover that I had this baritone tenor-like voice, and that I could sing on key and reach certain high notes and all of that. So I started to study music and to do this professionally.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, that's beautiful. And so you'll be one of our performers for our Latin Nights event, which is during Hispanic Heritage Month. We want to have a little taste of what, I know you're not going to sing for us right now, I mean, but a little, an idea as to what our folks can expect to attend this free event.
Of course, well, what I do is the romantic Latin music. So I'm gonna be bringing a repertoire of well-known songs, songs that I have recorded on certain albums and projects. So it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be really nice. I'm excited to be one of the performers, and I hope to see everyone there. So I'm gonna be doing that romantic ballads and all of that hopefully you will enjoy.
Perfect. Thank you so much, because that's something that we really need. This is a more intimate setting.
Yeah.
It's called Latin Nights for a reason. We have that whole ambiance of
Exactly.
Latin Nights. And so we're looking forward to that performance. And I know you mentioned how you got started in the business, but who have you really looked up to? Who do you emulate?
Wow. Well, I grew up, my dad, he wasn't a musician. He was a politician, actually. He was a congressman in my country, yeah.
Oh, nice.
But he was friends with many, many singers and artists in my native country. And I grew up like in a musical, with a musical influence. Yeah, so listening to great singers, artists. One of my inspirations, I think, was Andrea Bocelli.
Ah,
Definitely.
lovely. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. One of the
Awesome.
greats. So he inspired me a lot. I love his classical side, but his romantic and pop side definitely he's one of my inspirations.
Excellent. We so look forward to hearing you because
Yep.
I know you sing very, very well.
Thank you.
And so I know you're really good on social media. We want folks to be able to follow you and connect with you
course.
in case you're performing elsewhere. How can they reach you?
Of course, at Edward Mena Music, Instagram and Facebook, and on my YouTube channel, and all the digital stores, music stores, Spotify, Apple Music. I'm there. So if you look for Edward Mena, you're going to find me there.
Excellent. Well, Edward Mena, thank you so much for joining me on Commission Corner. We look
No,
forward to
my
seeing you and
pleasure.
hearing from you at our event, Latin Nights. And for those who want to be part of Latin Nights, we're going to have that information on our screen for you to sign up. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner.
You're welcome. So as you see, folks, the City of Miramar is the place to be. Until next time, this is Commissioner Alexandra P. Davis. As always, putting you first keeps us first.